Hello, Ayushi Patel. How are you? How are you? Would you like a free card today? Would you like a free card? Are you interested in a free card today? How are you doing? Thanks for liking the video. Do appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for being here, guys. Do appreciate it today. Hopefully everyone's having a lovely time and a lovely weekend. Well, we are using the Shadowscape for tarot today. Do remember to read the description and also the pinned comment, guys. Do appreciate that muchly. Would anyone like a free reading today? A general readings are general on all aspects of our life. What's happening on subconscious can reveal more than a yes or no answer. Hello, Ayushi Patel. How are you today? How is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's having a lovely weekend this weekend. Do come in and chat. I'm pretty good as well. Well, a little bit tired, but apart from that. Isn't it funny going from one season to the next? Hey? Oh, well, good luck with that exam. Would you like a general free reading today? Would you like a card? Would you like a general reading? That's wrong. Let's move that. Dead flowers. Not very good, is it? Haven't been here for a bit. So we've got to move them. We have to move the flowers. Taro, how is my buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? Ayushi, would you like a free card? Is that a yes? Yes, please. Thank you. Right, this is for Ayushi today. Let's have a look what's going on for Ayushi. Very good to see everyone today. If you do want a free tarot card, then just slip your name down there. So, Ayushi, you have the Three of Cups. So there is things to celebrate, isn't there? Whether it's what happens next week, or how you actually adapt to the attitude within life today. So it's always good to celebrate the small things, especially those of friends and family and things like that. So it is a good time to actually look at these things and really, really kind of go, yeah, there's something to celebrate. All right. So enjoy the weekend. Thanks for being here, guys. It's lovely to see everyone today. How is the weekend going for you? Are you relaxing? Or are you busy? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the date today? Sometimes. Thanks for being here, guys. How are you doing? Would you like a free general reading today? It's one card reading for you, just to see your energies of where you're going. What's happening? What's occurring? Is anything occurring today? Nothing at all. Hi, guys. Hello, Luna Ray. How are you? Thank you very much for being here. Incoming messages from Terry to Sunny. Oh, I used to love the name Sunny. Very nice indeed. I used to have a teddy bear called Sunny. I did. Right, let's have a look. Incoming messages from Terry to Sunny. Hopefully your weekend is going absolutely fine. Incoming messages from Terry. Oh no, it was so cute. It was an orange, a kind of orange one with a plastic face, but it had such a lovely smile on it. I called it Sunny. I think that's why I've got a sunny personality, because of my teddy bear. My mum threw it away. Oh, I thought one day, where's Sunny gone? Traumatized. Anyway, let's have a look at Terry. I'm going to give you a free oracle card. I'll give you one of them as well. How's that? How's that? Right, incoming messages from Terry to Sunny. What's coming in? No worries. My pleasure. Right, let's have a look. What Terry needs to communicate with you. So, well, wow. You know, Terry seems okay at the moment. You might disagree, and even he might disagree, but he's okay. Oh dear. So first of all, we have the Ten of Wands here. So this is an aspect where they may be overwhelmed with a lot of things within life, but sometimes hard work pays off, and you can see this in his future as well. So this is a good time to really go keep at it. The burden may be a little bit difficult at times, whether that's the communication, the practicality, the timing of the situation. But this is all the communication that's really coming in, that things do seem to be getting on top of them. So it is difficult, but it's not impossible. So when we have the Two of Cups energy in the center of this particular reading, this is a really good aspect that you are both attracting the positivities within life, a kind of an aspect where you cannot overcome difficulties, especially on the emotional level. So they want to really express to you that that connection is definitely there, especially on the emotional level as well. So it's a beautiful thing to actually it's almost like poetry in motion is coming to mind. So even though things can be a struggle, difficulty through timing, practicalities, all the rest of it, the inspiration is still there to work hard at it. So this is where they're coming from. This is where they want you to realize that that connection is still there in an abundant way. So when we have the Eight of Pentacles as well, you know, you can see in this particular card, sometimes we have to work tirelessly again and again and again to get the job done. So a lot of the times when spiders weave their webs, they might get broken, and they just have to do it again and again and again. And this is where the feeling within this relationship, you know, sometimes we have to repeat the things to make it work, and to really connect on an emotional level as well as a kind of practical level as well. So this is the kind of messages on the subconscious that they're trying to actually see. So let's have a look at the Moonology card about what's going on within that. But then you agree it is that connection is still there, you know, on a nice level. So we're just going to work hard. Hello, Addison. How are you today? How's your weekend? So also look, there's the practicality. Your dreams need a practical plan with the full moon in Taurus. So this is a very earthing ground. It goes so well with this card, doesn't it? This card is absolutely about hard work. And this needs the practicality of that hard work, maybe the grounding, maybe the long-term plan. I do really realize that sometimes within life, you know, we're always rushed, aren't we? But sometimes this needs more groundwork, more you know, definitely grounding. That is the word. The kind of reality of the situation. So when we have the Taurian energy, this is about the long-term goals. So when that's in that aspect, it's really going to happen, you know, in a bigger way. But I do believe that they want this, but it's just a challenge at the moment, which is a bit of a pain in it. So, but yeah, I think that's really nice. And thank you for the donation. I'm really, really appreciating that. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. How can we not like the Two of Cups? That's what we attract within our life. on a kind of balanced way. We always see the yin and the yang, even though things are difficult and it's hard work. But I'll tell you what, aren't relationships all hard work? Anyone on the planet, they're challenging indeed. Oh, all right. Well, join the club with that, Addison. I'll share my tissues with you, love. Yeah, well, Addison, to be fair, it's really good to let go of pain. Do you know what I mean? It's like holding on to it is absolutely useless. So it is really, really important to do that, Addison, definitely. Hello, Sudi Patar. Jen Love, how are you old person, you? I will get to your free reading. I really will. I've just come home from my daughter's. I did her solar return. It's like I've got someone whose birthday on the 14th, you on the 15th, my daughter on the 16th. How can I cope? 2 minutes. Right, mad soul. Right, fine. So, yeah, absolutely fine. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. What a lie that is. Yeah, well, you're old now, Jen, you know, I mean, it's terrible, isn't it? I'll tell you. Oh, getting old. Every year we get old, don't we? It's a laugh. Right, let's do, remember, guys, channel members do get free, 2 free cards instead of 1. So if you do want a free general, do come down and say that. So let's have a look for Jen Love. What do you need to know today? Let's have a look on your general. You feel old. I'm not surprised. Wait till you're our age. Right, Jen Love, 2 cards for you today. So you have the Devil and the Knight of Cups. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Don't you find that interesting? Ooh. So with the Devil, that's all the temptations that can happen to you. And the Knight of Cups, what you attracting. So I believe with this particular energy today, that you may be hanging on to old beliefs, old habits. So yeah, we need to push through that, definitely. Escape kind of aspects and really embrace newness. When we have the Knight of Cups, anything can come. So sometimes this is about idealistic expectations of where we are in life. So that's definitely one of those things that we need to let go of. Definitely. I feel also that with the Devil, that this has it's really come to light for myself that the Capricorn energy is really strong for you. So I'm going to see what that actually means here with the what's it. I know working hard is one of those things that has to happen. Investing and looking at the long-term goals for you. So what is, sometimes what brings in is good, because I believe the Knight of Cups isn't always about romance. So there you go. The energy is gaining momentum for you, which is really, really good. So that fast pace of work, that responsibility with that Capricorn that I am seeing, not person, the energies, is really about facing the responsibility and really seeing that if you do hold on to old ideas and they're not refreshed, because sometimes we think, oh yeah, got a new idea, but we're still kind of fixed in that attitude of how we're presenting that to ourselves. So it becomes a trap. Does that make sense? Thank you, Luna Ray. Thank you. Are you still here, Luna Ray? Thank you. Oh, dear. Right, where's my flask? So, what did you do with your birthday anyway? Because I was at my daughter's, wasn't I? So I haven't had a chat. We haven't had a chat. No chat has happened. Guys, if you're here, thank you very much. And if you would like a general, if you'd like a general reading. Oh, went to the casino and went to dinner. That seems nice. What casino did you play? Roulette? Did you do them all? I fancy working on your birthday. I do object strongly. Addison, how are you? Right, Addison. Are you still here, Addison? Because you can't. Yeah. Right, Addison, let's see your general energies of the day for Addison. No winnings. Oh, well, it's only for fun, isn't it? Let's face it. Right, Addison, let's see what general energies are for Addison today. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate your company. I do indeed. So this is for Addison today. So your energies today is the Emperor. So with the Emperor, this is, thank you very much. So with the Emperor, this is a great time to really understand that beginnings do happen within our life. We must embrace with a kind of a logical aspect of beginnings, and we really need to put that into motion. Mars, the planet that Emperors ruled, is a really good feisty old planet to give us a kick. So the energy that's surrounding you at the moment is you need to utilize that energy to really start really believing in yourself, really believing in your situation, and really allowing that energy to move you through these situations. Does that make sense for Addison? Thank you. Guys, if you are here and you'd like a general, put your name down. Mad Soul Tarot, would you like a general? Divine Goddess, how are you? Divine Goddess, thanks for being a channel member. You do get 2 cards instead of 1 card. So let's do Divine Goddess. Sorry I've been away for a few days, guys. I have been at my daughter's. It was her birthday. You do know, Divine Goddess, we don't do questions. Let's have a look, Divine Goddess, for your general energies today. I might start doing 3 questions again. Hands up who would like that. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. Woohoo. Right, this is for Divine Goddess. Really? Of course, Divine Goddess. You get 2 cards instead of 1, which is good going. Good going. Right, Divine Goddess. Let's have a look what's going on. So you do have a really lovely start here. You've got the Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So this is new energy coming in such a fine way, because that kind of energy is all about being sensitive to new things, a deeper look at what you do want, especially with the Ace of Swords there. So this reflection and inspiration that you can bring gives about a kind of boost, a super boost from your emotions. So the emotional aspect of how you are going to utilize what you want to champion within your life now is definitely there. So finding your sword of truth, finding your center, so to speak, it's a really good thing. So this is really about getting in touch with the newness and really opening up more, being more honest with yourself, and really seeing the beauty of what life has to offer at the moment. Very, very nice. I think you're going to see huge changes within your life at the moment, Divine Goddess, with everything that's going on at the moment within your life. Everything is really, really, really going to come to such a positivity for you. So yeah, so believe it and live it. Does that make sense for our Divine Goddess? And you certainly are nice and divine. Divine Goddess, because I've been away for a while, let me give you a Moonology card. All right, let's give you a Moonology card, because I've been away for a few days, haven't I? So let's see what else you need to know for Divine Goddess. And then we'll give one to Jen Love, if she's still here. I'm not sure. Right, Divine Goddess, thanks for being here. So, be bold and make the first move. That's really good. So sometimes we do need to make really good standing moves within our life. So because you do have the Ace of Swords, that this really shows that you can have that courage to speak up or to take action. And with the Page of Cups there, very much saying emotionally start things. This is definitely your time to shine. Definitely owning your power. And being so, confident within yourself. These are really good energies, aren't they? Well done, Divine Goddess. Things are pushing through very nicely indeed. Hello, Ellie. Liam, how are you today? Everyone's doing exams. Good old autumn. At the moment in this particular session, we are doing donated readings for questions, but you certainly can have a general. Do write down general if you would like that, Ellie Liam. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Addison, let's give you a Moonology card as well for being a moderator. Thanks for being here. This is for Addison. Ellie, do put down if you would like a general. Thank you so much for being here. Right, so you have step out of your comfort zone as well, Addison. So that's always a good thing to do. Sometimes we do get complacent within our feelings, complacent within our thoughts, complacent with just life in itself. Sometimes it's easier to stay the same than take the challenge and really move forward with a lot of things. So this is a good time for you to, get out of your comfort zone. Instead of having a duvet day. Thanks for being here, guys. So appreciate your company. It's always good to change things up, isn't it? Definitely. Even though we don't. Wow, that's great, Addison. Yeah. Too many old-fashioned ideas, isn't it? Oh, I couldn't possibly do that at this time, or I couldn't possibly do that on my own, or I couldn't possibly do that if I'm not dressed up, or whatever. Well done. That is really courageous to do. Definitely. Wow, that's really, really great. I always think autumn's a great time to change things up, because it's like a new school year, courses start and all the rest of it. And sometimes we have to take the challenge to change. So I'm all for that. Am I really? I know. And however, I don't think it is now because with a lot of people doing jobs, in different towns and cities, if you're having a break or you're having a lunch break or anything, you go in and have a drink. So, yeah, just sit there, on your phone pretending you're working. I'm on a break. I'm on a break. Yeah. Well, when I used to move around for my job, I used to have a 2-hour break in the day. I bet you're all thinking, yeah, I want a 2-hour break in the day. But I was there 24 hours a day for 2 weeks, so give us a break. So sometimes, if it was winter time, yeah, I'd go in the pub and sit there, not have an alcoholic drink, obviously, but yeah, just to get out and sit there. So if you're a woman and you're on a break, or if you're a guy, whatever, have a break. Yeah, well done. Congratulate yourself for doing that. I mean, they are called, in my country, they're called public houses. In the name, public, anyone can go in. Like I said, there shouldn't be a stigma about going into a bar or a restaurant or a casino on your own. We are living in 2022 and we've just, the right to do these things. And if anyone looks at us, then that might be a good thing. Depending on if you want to pay attention. But yeah, like I said, people are on breaks. They travel from town to town, and that's what we have to do, have a break. So in we go. If we want to have courage and we want to have confidence, we have to, do things outside the box. Obviously, don't go into a restaurant or a bar that's really, really rough and they don't like you because they're all gangs and everything like that. You've got to use common sense. But apart from that, yeah, yeah. And you can always pick up your phone and go, yeah, I'll come to the meeting at 1 o'clock. And yeah, the meeting's still on and blah, 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 blah. That's it. Oh, funny. Yeah. I mean, some people would find it difficult to approach you if they wanted to. It's just as nerve wracking, isn't it? Um, but sometimes, if you do want courage, and you either sit in a corner so you can see everyone, um, or sit at the bar and kind of have that safety of the bartender, that's quite good as well. Hmm, fascinating. Well done. Well done indeed. Guys, if you want a free reading, just come in and put your name down for a general. If you want a question, it is donations, so thanks for that. I'm sorry I haven't been on for the last few days. Whoops. What do you mean it's not taking your card? Here. Where are you? Are you still in Las Vegas? Where are you? um, I often don't use a PayPal app, mainly because I probably don't know how to use it. I have it on my phone, but I normally go straight to the website. If you are going to use PayPal, guys, please remember friends and family, because you are my friends and you are my family. And then it avoids charging more for the fees. Oh, shrimp. Ugh. Oh, yucky, yucky. Sorry, that's a bit judgmental, but ugh. Yeah. Hello, Emina Jones. How are you today? Good to see you. Are you well? Would you like a free card, Amina? Really good to see you. Hope your weekend's going well. Let's have a look at Amina Jones. Sorry, guys, I haven't been on. I have been at my daughter's. It was her birthday, so yeah, I'm fine, thanks. It's just like if you've got kids, they do make you feel old when they get older. Do you know what I mean? Oh, stupid. Technology is weird. I have got a great tech support system, I do. I wouldn't be without my tech support. Oh, right. So maybe you have to re-enter the card. Normally in PayPal it saves it, so it might be out of date or something. I don't know. I don't know. Amina Jones. So Amina Jones, you do have the Six of Cups, which is a great card to have because, you know, especially at the weekend when we have those memories of days gone by. And at this time of the year, we might reflect on the summer months of all the great times we had. It's a time to let go of a lot of things in autumn, but when we have the Six of Cups, this is very much about memories, fun, laughter. A lot of people think it's old people coming back into a life, and it certainly could be. But sometimes it's also about letting go and being realistic and responsible within life. But because it's a weekend, let's have more fun and memories. What do you agree with that, Amina? More fun, more times. That's why I don't use the PayPal app. I think it's awkward. Definitely. I like it too, Amina. A teddy bear's picnic. Yeah, reminiscing. All right, thank you so very much for the donation. Thank you. Candles too. Anything for love or romance. Jen, without me looking up, well, actually, I can. If I can go to my mail, which is always a chore. Right. Is that the time already? 23:13. Right, thanks. Alrighty, let's do your reading, Jenny. Yeah, I'll see that. Thanks. Anything in the love and romance. Oh. Right, let's have a look. Love and romance. Let's have a look at love and romance. Thanks for choosing friends and family option as well. Right. That'll be a good start. Right, let's start at chapter 1. I got a ton of stuff from Bath and Body Works here. It's perfume place. I got like 5 perfumes, 2 candles, and 4 hand sanitizers. 4 hand sanitizers? Who are you dealing with that you have to touch? I can't. Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like, oh, do you have Lush? We've got a good Lush. Right, there is obviously love coming to you. This is a very kind of an aspect where we have to kind of look at who you are and who you're kind of socializing with. So the more we socialize, the more we can get. You need to go on a date with Addison. There's a Lush, excellent. So yeah, I mean, teaming up with like-minded souls is always a good thing to do. So, you know, we do make friends online with people, and we do need to break out of certain aspects, definitely. So with the 3 of Cups, this shows that we can engage in more activities. We can spend times with friends, and we can just make new friends all the time and think outside the box. And when we have that kind of aspect, even if we're talking to new people online, do you know what I mean? Sometimes this is a good aspect to do. So it's mingling our emotions, definitely. So when you come across as the Queen of Wands, this is a good energy to set fire to your desire and really be passionate about who you are as a person. Have that confidence and openness. And when we have that and see the reality, and say for instance, what you said before about, oh, I couldn't really sit at a bar myself because I'll be self-conscious. Everyone is equally kind of self-conscious at times. So, you know, we really do have to mix more with people. So thinking outside the box, really connecting with your emotions and desires is going to move mountains here for you. And here we are, the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands energy, it does seem to be quite dynamic what's going on. So using that fire element to really push through things and celebrate who you are as a person and really connect there. Because, you know, so with your other general reading about, you know, tying yourself down to a certain belief pattern or structure, is now the time to rebuild in what you do want. This is a real good time. When I do your free solar return reading, which I'll probably do tomorrow, we'll probably see a lot of these energies to celebrate who you are and let go of the old. So this is really good because it shows that stability is yours when you want to find that stable relationship, definitely. So when we move into the Temperance, this is that dynamicness that's going on. So you could meet a Sagittarian, Sagittarian energies. I actually think that you haven't really embarked on a kind of a really fire sign other than, you know, the Leo. So this is a kind of more spiritual, dynamic kind of aspect that transforms you into a better place of understanding who you are and where you can actually go. So transforming your mind in such a way that it finds inspiration for you to be doing things outside the box. Absolutely. So I like that energy. Also, you have the Queen of Cups as well. So not only do you have Queen of Wands, you also have the Queen of Cups here, which is gentleness, a side of you where you can really embrace love. So when you really completely honestly know that you are completely loving yourself so much to give yourself that opportunity to ride the wave of success, then this is really going to bring about change. This is all about the change moving forward. So this is definitely the bigger picture. This is definitely the kind of luck card for you as well. The long term, a long term real relationship that has that stability, and that's why we see the Temperance card in that change, that dynamic change that will really bring about that celebration of who you are. So that's all good in the hood, so to speak. And then, and then we have the Three of Wands, which is definitely that energy. And this is showing that, what's coming towards you. One has to communicate again what it is that you want to attract. It's okay having options, especially three options, really coming towards you in such a way that what is on these options. So, traditionally it was like almost like three ships coming in, that good communication, but which ship are we choosing? Which aspect of our long time goals do we actually want with this, which is a really good aspect. Also, we have the Magician here. So this is dynamic. It's really having a look at what you are attracting, what you are knowing you're attracting. So I believe the next person that you are going to be seeking out is a little bit like Mansell, a little bit of a magician and a little bit of fire element there. So, but this is serious, because this is all about having the ability to reflect on the outside what it is that you're bringing on the inside. So you do have those two queens, and it's almost like what you're developing on the inside to actually make a stand and really show the world what it is that you truly, truly want. Do you know what I mean? So when you do that, that's when the magic happens. So with the Ten of Swords here, I believe this is a very positive card for you, because it's like every single trauma that you've kept to yourself now is being realized that is not important anymore. So the overthinking that's been happening, or you've been dragging yourself down with, this is going to really pay dividends in freeing yourself. So this is where it's the magician of, that is where the magic happens. And going back to the Temperance card, what you are attracting is that self-love, but also bringing it to you. So the Temperance is about that change of what it is that, instead of repelling, this is about attracting. Do you see that? So instead of having that trap, it's almost like allowing the change to take place. And this is a really good. Oh, right. Sorry, you're talking to a Taurus. Doesn't surprise me at all. It's also, so one has to not think negative about any kind of situation. So don't fear the worst. Believe that you are attracting what you do want. And yet you can talk to a Taurus. I'll take a long time. Oh, Taurians. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, they are very stable, and they're very kind of stable. But what needs to happen here is a kind of aspect where we can free our minds. So this Ten of Swords trap, don't run before you can walk kind of thing. So it's like, what if they don't like the conversation that I'm saying? What if they don't like? Well, we can always choose what we say to them, but they have to accept all of you for who you are. So you can choose what you say to the Taurian or what you don't say. Do you know what I mean? And also, you do have that strength. This seems to be your card of the year, doesn't it? So thinking outside the box, I think for that kind of aspect to happen is, don't compare what's happening or not happening in these aspects. So moving on from that, because we want to see, let's ask the question about this Taurian then. Let's see the energies with the Taurian. Guys, just on a donated reading at the moment, the super reading that takes forever. Oh my giddy aunt, are you joking me? Well, they can go bye-bye, can't they? So, oh my. To be fair, when I was a kid, about 12, there was a Daniel, and he was gorgeous. So it's almost like, oh, the name Daniel. Yeah, super hot. Super hot. Right, let's see what get Daniel. There's Daniel Torian. I know. We don't want these energies mixed up, do we? Exactly. Daniel. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right. So a little bit of an interesting aspect following from the other reading about what we are attracting and what we're... Right, so basically what I'd like to tell you here is do not get despondent about what you're talking to a Taurian. Believe you me, they are very slow people. They kind of overthink things, so they're not as dynamic. And this is where I'm saying you would really benefit in a way from a more kind of fire aspect. So if Taurian is kind of got fire in the charts in their ascending, that would be really, really useful. So kick them up the bum. Oh dear. Right, okay. So the first energy with Daniel is we've got the Knight of Athamanes. So sometimes we can rush things in quite significantly. But I do like this particular card in this deck because it's following on from the Temperance from the other reading about what is changing, what needs that balance between taking things too fast, wanting things to be really fast, but making it a little bit slow. So when we have a look at energies when we meet someone new or trying to meet someone new, is kind of going at the slower person's pace. It's always important to do that. Otherwise, it's almost like pressure. We don't need that pressure, do we? So this is a kind of aspect where we can't overthink things, we can't overtalk things, we can't overanalyze things that aren't there. Because with the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords in the last relationship, it's almost like we don't want to overthink things, overtrap things with this situation, which this has a tendency to do, to be fair. So what we have is the Lord of Shadows. So this is a good card to really realize that things need to be let go of, especially on emotional aspect. So I believe when you are going to be talking to this guy, it's almost like what you realize on the inside, because I see this particular aspect that your love relationships are entering as a kind of opening up to a possibility of everything being diminished. And let's face it, the death card is always about that, to be fair. So you do see that wishing well as well. So it's like you want this healing to happen, and it's almost like, yeah. So there is an aspect where you can help people, but I don't see that this particular one, even though you got the 2 of Cups. Did you have the 2 of Cups in the other one? Or was that somebody else? No, you got the 4 of Wands, which is good. But this is good because with the 2 of Cups, it is the kind of energy that can come to really be healed and understood. So, as I said, if you go to the pace of where the slowest person is, whether that's you or them, do that, because this is kind of the middle ground of how you express yourself in a way that does display confidence and empowerment. But you've got the temperance again here. So there is this change and balance to the situation that I'll bring. So you'll see new possibilities, I think, within this Taurian. But it is challenging. So I don't know if it's challenging on there. I don't know what was I saying. So you do have the Ten of Wands within this. So it is that challenge, that kind of uphill struggle at times. So the Death card does play a very important aspect in putting everything behind you. So this is definitely not much. My advice to you at the moment is not indulging too much about past relationships to this person. It's all right if they ask, "Oh, do," but it's like, just forget it, because this is going to be a kind of aspect where it is too kind of, I mean, the name, the word controlling came up. So it's like, again, it's a very kind of energy that we have to not overly control the situation and just kind of be more flexible with this. I mean, it's good that you're an earth sign and they're an earth sign, so you'll understand each other a lot. But there's this aspect of the Eight of Cups as well, where we have to kind of refresh and really learn new ideas of forming what we do want. So this is all about change in such a way. So whether you both are completely different people and you learn so much about each other, it has this aspect where it can be turned away from as well. But I don't think it will. But you've just got to be a little bit of mindful of these kind of things. So with the Fool, this is about trusting that aspect. So instead of fearing, oh no, this is another person that's not going to work out X, Y, and Z, just reverse that and go, oh well, this is another person that I'm talking to, which is good. Tick that box. I've attracted. Tick that box, and really kind of understand the benefits of meeting, talking to someone new, just to open up aspects within. So this is trusting the journey, living in the moment, because that's all we kind of have is today, and not worry so much about the future. That's really going to pay dividends, and especially if dealing with the Taurian. Even though they like planning and everything, it's still a little bit difficult. So it is a kind of aspect where this is good, because it's almost having that protection around you, and really knowing what we are creating, and really bringing a sense of understanding about what needs to change within your life. This whole reading, with the two temperances and what you are bringing to your life and what you're celebrating on a big level. This is about tapping into that energy of what you're bringing. Again, it's the yin yang of the situation. It's bringing together a huge aspect where you have everything to play for, so to speak. So, I feel, even though they are slow as well with Taurian, it's a kind of a balance between what you want and what you know and what you are getting. I do believe that sometimes you may feel within these conversations that it might not be of a romantic aspect. So they do have the King of Pentacles as well, which is definitely their sign. So they kind of have this where they can bring a lot to the table, definitely. But also, it can be a little bit of a challenge within this. I'm not really getting an overly fuzzy feeling about this Taurian, to be fair. So there's a kind of Seven of Chalices as well. So it does seem to be an option, of being friendly with them, kind of knowing things. But I think, I do believe, if you, you know, like you say, you're not in a rush, and I don't think this is going to be rushed into. But I think they've got a stable influence on things, but it's kind of, I'm not really picking up at the moment how dynamic they can be. Do you know what I mean? It's like very challenging. So, but what I am picking up is that it's almost like you need that dynamic aspect that is coming into your life. Do you know what I mean? So let's have a look at these. So, you know, this is your card. Obviously, you are good enough. And that's the one thing that you've got to believe. Just because if you're talking to someone and they don't want to take it any further or whatever, it's almost like you have to believe. You cannot drag the past and go, oh, well, that's another person. You know what I'm saying. And hopefully with the solar return reading that I do for you tomorrow, will really bring out some certain energies that need to be learned for each month, kind of thing. But this is an extremely important lesson to say you are good enough as a Virgo, you know. So you're in your exaltation there. It is important. So just learn when we are speaking to people, and then you've got emotions are running high. So make sure you are kind of journaling the positives within your life, and not the negatives. Because with the 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups, and you've got Temperance twice, there is a lot of emotions, there is a lot of change. And you know, it's always for the best, isn't it? So it's really important. Yeah. So it's really important to kind of know that it's okay to feel emotional, because we are human. Do you know what I mean? And your hard work is paying off with the new moon in Capricorn. So I just say with the other reading with the devil, that Capricorn energy is there for you. So it's like, what are you working on yourself? And what you're working towards. Well, this question was about love coming in. So we have to have that self-love. So it's like, what do we need to let go of? Definitely the past, of how that is going. So you are working on yourself significantly in it. And the more people you talk to, the more we see how their lives are, and what they're looking for and why they're looking for. And there's a lot of philosophy involved, you know. So this is what I'm saying about the Sagittarian qualities of the philosophy of. So, but one thing that you really, really, really do have to understand is you are good enough, right? So you have to get that through your brain. You know, it's like, if we can all spiral down, you know, oh well, but we really have to stay on top of that. So Taurian, there is a lot of choices within that. Well, not many really. But I believe if you stick to this card, the healing aspect of what things are, I'm not so sure. Even though you got the Two of Cups there, um, I think the energy is kind of a little bit, you know, difficult. More for them really, for some reason. Um, mm. But it's good to talk to people and reflect to people, and see the ins and the outs. So the more you talk to them, the more you'll feel. But yeah, definitely taking it slow, and realizing that, you know, things can be difficult when suddenly something clicks, isn't it? It's like, oh, I want to talk to you more, I want to see you more, and da 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 da. But the other person's at a slower pace, and you think, why? That's annoying. But yeah, it's still very much about, yeah, you know, believing yourself completely. Yeah, well, I can't wait to do your solar return now, which I will do tomorrow, because I promised you. Yeah, I hope you do put your past relationships. I mean, we can skim over them. Do you know what I mean? We don't have to treat every single person. Well, I really like this person. That didn't happen. Blah 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 blah. No, no. Oh, thank you, Addison. Are people liking my video? Yeah, that's excellent. Right, okay. Thank you very much, Jen Love. And as I said, I will get to your. I've been away really. Um, I will get to your solar return reading, and they are definitely worth waiting for. To be fair, because I do 12 cards for each month, and one in the middle, so you'll enjoy it. Unless it's all rubbish cards, which you won't, but they're little monthly lessons. Yeah, thanks, babe. Whoa, what's going on? Uh-huh. Right, thank you. Thank you for the donation, and thank you for being a great moderator. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. So, is Kat still here? I do remember Kat being here, I think. Kat, are you still here? Layla, are you still here? Who is here? Thanks for being here, guys. So, if you would like a general reading, all you have to do is put your first name down and say general. Well, that hour flew by, didn't it? You tell them, ladies. You tell. Whatever message up here. Oh. Yeah, Layla, let's have a look. So these are general energies for you, Layla. Thank you for remaining in the room. That's most kind. I'll put that there. Right, this is for a general reading for you, Layla. This is for Layla. Hopefully everyone's weekend is going wonderful. So, Layla, you do have a great energy here of the Queen of Wands. So, this is a really good aspect of putting. Do you see that them playing the harp? Don't know if you can see that, but she is. So, making music this weekend is always a good thing to do. You know, sometimes we need to follow our heart and follow what we are creative at, and the inspiration that can bring. So I do feel with you at the moment that nature is one of those good things that maybe just really appreciating, because when we feel grounded, we do feel inspired. When we watch the seasons with simplicity, it's almost like watching time tick away, but also getting inspired by time in itself. So finding that creative spark, that desire, that motivation will really bring a sense of wonderment to your life at the moment. Thank you very much, Layla. No one's talking, Jen Love. Bit antisociable, that. A little bit antisociable, but that's okay. Some people sit on with accounts and not talk. That's fair enough. Hello, guys. How are you doing today? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Addison. Thank you, Olila. I know the last weekends are going fine. Sometimes Saturday nights, or whatever time it is, evening, Saturday evening, it can be a little bit slow at times because people are on dates. Thank you, Addison. I do appreciate you. Definitely, 100%. Right, on Saturdays, what we need to do, guys, is bring a friend along, join the party. So, yeah, we need a party. We need a tarot party. Yay! Bring friends along. Hello, Buddy. Oh, Mansell do not friends. I disagree with that myself. So, this is for Barty. Let's have a look at Barty. You'd like a free reading. Thank you very much. You can ask a question, but it is by donations at the moment. Donations on Cash App, PayPal, or SUPERCHAT. And I'll tell you what, Barty, I will let you donate whatever you want at the moment. Ignore that. It was dinging me. You don't. Our brains, that's how I type, as you know. Right. Right, Barty, you have an energy of judgment, which is interesting because this is always, I see, as the calling of how we are dealing with our life. And are we really refreshing it every single day to see what we are keeping to ourselves or letting go of? So, this is important to really refresh, reboot old ways of thinking and dealing with certain aspects within our life. So hear the calling today and let go of what's no longer needed, and then revitalize in a way that you give yourself power. Thank you. Power up. Power enhance. How is everyone today? Right. Yeah, so as I was saying, I think on Saturday nights we need to bring a friend along and meet different people and have a good yarn or a good chat. Don't you reckon? It's always good to have a good chat about life. All right, I'll sort these cards out. Mm. No. Hi, Flyer. Hi, can I have a card on my financial? Yes, Barty. Yes, we can do 100 rupees. I certainly don't mind because I'm changing that board. It frightens people away. Ignore it. Mhm. Yes, if that's on Super Chats, That's fine. It is what it is. We can't be. Right, Cat. Yes, you can get a general message. Thank you for staying here, Cat. Do appreciate you. Right. High Flyer. If you want a general, just put your name down for general. Thanks, Cat. Cat and a general message. Let's have a look for Cat. So, Cat, at the moment you have 4 of Swords. What a great time to actually thank you, Addison. What a great time to have a rest, recuperation, and really know that sometimes strength of our mind is very powerful indeed. So when we have that power of the mind to actually reflect and concentrate and focus that mindset into something that we want, how powerful can your life change? For Cat, thank you. High Flyer, would you like a general? So I'll take that off because it puts people off, doesn't it? It's like, oh, that's what you're paying. Thank you. Thanks for the donation, Darcy. I do appreciate that. So let's have a look. Anil, feelings, intentions, any action towards you. Right, okay, Barty, thanks a lot. So let's have a look at Anil. Anil Rayara, intentions towards you. This is for Barty. Anil Rayara. Right, let's have a look at what's going on there. Right, this is a little bit not to your liking in a way. There is an aspect here that you have kind of on a practical sense really seen things in a light where you can work things out. So their intentions are to kind of have a look at what is working and what's not working within their own life. So this can be a little bit challenging at times, but they definitely see value in what the situation can bring. And they really look at this with the Five of Pentacles, that it can be difficult and a long, outdrawn aspect. So there is an aspect where there is an imbalance about things, but definitely it can be hard work to actually move forward in the way that you perhaps want it. And therefore, there is this energy here that's showing with the Three of Swords that there is some kind of pain and kind of understanding that something needs to be let go of. So the emotional aspect of when we try too hard to work things and we say, why isn't it working? I've done everything right. I've demonstrated that what I want. I've demonstrated kindness and all the rest of it, and willingness and all the rest of it. But something is still not gelling. So it is painful, it is harsh. So you know how they want to move towards you is a little bit difficult at this moment when they're not in the kind of frame of mind to actually do that. So at the moment, I don't think the energy is right for them to move completely forward. If anything, they're just finding it struggle. Where before they could work with the situation, now they're finding it a little bit difficult. Does that make sense to you? I mean, sometimes you just got to realize, not you, but them, just to let go of pain. Just because something was difficult in the past doesn't mean to say it's going to be very difficult in the future. Thank you, Barty, for your donation, and I do hope that's brought a little bit of clarification to your situation. To good old Anil. It is hard, isn't it? Relationships, any relationships are challenging indeed. High Flyer, thank you, Barty. I do appreciate your time and your donation. Thank you. High Flyer. Let's see what's going on with High Flyer today. So this is for High Flyer. So you do have the Six of Wands, High Flyer. So success is definitely yours in such a victorious way to move things forward. I think this is a good time for you to use your intelligence and knowledge and kind of really say, well, how am I being successful? And where do I want to go? Where am I being led? So the people around you really have helped in the situation to encourage you to move forward and find that self-confidence of being victorious. So that's a really good aspect for you, High Flyer. Thanks for being here, guys. Do appreciate your company today. So, do put your name down for a general reading, guys. If you're in the room, thank you so much. Thank you, High Flyer. Thank you for the likes as well. Do appreciate that. Whoever just liked the stream, I do appreciate that. Mm. Jen Love, are you still here? Addison, are you still here? Who's here at the moment? It's good that you are here. Very nice. Do let me know if you are here. Thank you, Madsol, for being here. I do appreciate you. Hi guys, how are you doing today? Thanks for being here. Do put your name down if you'd like a free reading of a general nature. If you want a question, then it is any donations at the moment. Thank you. Hello, the scientist. The scientist, this is a general reading for your subconscious, definitely. So these are generally. So the scientist, this is a general reading for you today. Thanks for being in the room. Do remember to like the video, guys. I do appreciate that. And hopefully you are all having a lovely weekend. So this is for the scientist at the moment. So the scientist, you generally have the King of Pentacles. This is about everything is in your power. Fantine, hello. Everything is in your power at the moment. When we really realize that it's up to us how we deal within our life and how we're grounded within our aspects, our ideas, our emotions, all those things, we can develop so much more. So be your own person and have that leadership qualities. Thank you. Fantine, thanks for being here today. This is for Fantine. A journal message for Fantine. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you. So, Fantine, your general message of the day is a lovely card of the Ten of Pentacles, looking at inheritance, looking at all sorts of things within family and ancestry and what we have inherited, our sayings, our emotions from our environment is very, very important. But when we look at abundance and prosperity, it's what we are attracting, how we believe that we place value on ourselves. So a good time to really spend with friends and family this weekend, but also have a look at what you do value the most and really making that clear to yourself about what it is that you're bringing to your life. Okay, thank you. Hi guys, how are you all doing today? Thank you so much for being here, guys. Do appreciate it. Thanks for being here, guys. I do appreciate your company today. How are you all diddling? Do hope everyone's having a fantastic time. Do come in and put your name down if you'd like a free card reading. General is free. Questions are donation. Thank you so much for liking the video as well. I do appreciate if you've been doing that. Thank you. Thanks for being here, people. Do appreciate it. Thank you for my moderators. I'm going to end this session at the moment and see you all next time. Thanks for being here.